Hello, everybody. I'm Grasley.
And I am Buran today.
Hey, it's time to pick up the quest and go get us some blood.
As
Not
we
today, not
enter
today.
month 18 of Buran's Cold.
It just won't die.
Unlike the spiders.
Spiders must die. With meteors.
Yeah, this is why it's a good thing this magic doesn't exist in real life, because I know quite a few people who would kill spiders with meteors.
They would squish really good.
Not even like monstrous spiders like these. I mean just like wolf spiders and daddy long legs.
Well, you know what they say, daddy longlegs are the most deadly spiders ever.
That's simply not true.
People believe it, though, so it must be true.
Yeah, well, people also believe that, I don't know, Twilight's a good series.
Oh, let's not start that. Really, we're Team Edward Wolf person or something.
Nah, they're jerks too. If you're gonna go with jerks, at least go with magic jerks.
Sparkling vampires just don't exist. It doesn't happen. Sorry.
That's a whole can of worms, though, because people who have apparently never read Dracula think that those vampires disintegrate in sunlight. But they're a made-up creature anyway. It's not like you can go. In actuality, our research shows that vampires don't disintegrate in light, because there's no vampires.
Well,
Right? They are there vampires?
I sometimes I'm afraid I'm
I
one.
mean, Grasley.
And then another thing to worry about is, I think really what the problem is people they take offense to taking this cool creature and, sissifying it.
Well, also sexifying it, but that was something that was going on, since before Dracula.
Exactly.
Because they were supposed to be ugly ass things, and scary and horrifying, but there were already enough horrifying, scary, ugly ass undead monsters, so they went, what about a sexy, enticing undead monster? That's new. That's different. Let's go with that.
Very few people have heard of Nosferatu or, anything like that. He definitely was not a pretty vampire.
That's actually based on Dracula. Apart from, that's where the melting in sunlight first was done. He did it just for a cool scene.
Black and white. That's how that movie was made.
You racist. Who's
Sorry.
gonna die? You're
I'm
keep
okay.
an eye on your health.
I'm okay. I'm an Archon right now. You can't stop me.
Can't stop. Won't stop the Archon. I keep forgetting which abilities I have equipped. In real life, it's been a week or so.
It's okay. We still got this.
Oh.
Once you've slain once, you never forget how to slay.
It's like riding a bicycle in hell with demons and a quick map.
That sounds like a fun time, right?
Oh, there's level 2. Oh.
Gotta watch that X button.
I didn't do it. I was hitting the R2.
Maybe it was me. I was zapping, guys. Too close to the entrance.
Somebody go back and check the video. Who was it? We gotta know if it was me. It could have been me.
Dang Crusaders. Trying to blame the wizards. Bringing us down.
Well, maybe if you would just get your communities together. Wait. Right in the egg sack. Which is, I found out, not something you should say when you punch a woman in the ovaries.
That sounds horrible. Just not a good time. And I apologize to any women in the audience.
Why? I didn't punch all women. Well, I mean, I really didn't punch any women, but in this hypothetical, I just punched a woman. And how do you know she didn't deserve it? Maybe she was gonna stab me. Maybe she wrote Twilight.
Yeah, I do have to say that perhaps the woman that wrote Twilight might deserve that.
No, I mean, realistically, no one deserves that kind of violence. And I can't believe I have to say that because I'm worried that someone stupid might think that we're actually advocating violence.
This is the
against
internet.
other things than giant spiders.
Well, see, you can punch giant spiders in the egg sack. That can happen.
Because they're external from their body.
Right. I punched you before you were even born.
That sounds like a great insult.
Dang spiders. Just so many of them.
They keep making you arc on out.
You won't like me when I'm purple. Oh man, there's so many uniques. It's a good thing though, because we're looking for treasure.
And uniques have treasure that we kill them and then take from them. Are we the bad guys again? I mean, I think I've made this point before.
I mean, maybe this is just an innocent spider commune. Please.
We're a narco-singulus commune.
Really, this is just a jazzed up home invasion.
Man, that would be a doubly bad home invasion. Jazz and a home invasion.
Maybe they said it to
Get on the floor! Get on the floor! Now listen to Coltrane. Okay, well, Coltrane wouldn't be bad. See, jazz is one of those things. When it's good, it's great. But most of it is absolute dreck. I mean, absolutely horrible. And people who act like it's the best thing just should shut up.
But their opinion is important. Treasure Goblin's more important, though. He must die, for he has treasure.
Take that, and I'll take these.
I don't think that was an even trade. We took his life and his treasure, and he got dead.
Well, fair enough. Oh, T, please help me, T.
Yeah, well, no one out there can see it, but he's actually talking to this woman named T.
Ha! I do know a woman named T.
We'll see.
But no, I'm talking to Earl Grey over here.
I feel like we didn't need to come down here, because the blood would have been right over here by the exit.
I was wondering.
Oh, well.
I mean, when we're playing solo, obviously you tend to explore more and just to get experience and loots.
Oh, well.
I did not expect to be back out or surrounded by monsters, which really makes me the idiot because Diablo.
Yep. We had turned the game off and came back, so monsters respawned. And now we need to find the other cave. That other
Firing
cave.
phasers.
Yeah, I'm a starship. I'm not a wizard.
The ships were made to fly. Oh, I should never, ever, ever, ever sing. Especially starships. I like starships. I do not like that song, Starships.
Yet, it's the first thing that came out of your mouth.
And oddly fun to skate to. Shows you how awesome and modern my life is that I was roller skating last night.
Hey, it's just like, it's just bowling's still popular, and you wouldn't think that that would be either.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. It's not fun. It's actually pretty dang fun just to skate around. But I think bowling is just popular in Western New York because there's, God, nothing to do.
You want to go bowling? Okay, what are our other options? We could go see a movie.
Or we could go hang out at Walmart.
Yeah, definitely that is an option to some people. Even at, like, midnight.
Oh, what just happened there?
They
Oh, they're
multiply.
illusionists.
They just breed really quickly. Don't let them fool you.
But do let them give you one of their non-sexual massages.
That sounds like a horrible idea. I mean, they're giant cats, and I already don't like.
Jeez.
I already don't like what a cat does when it comes up and needs you. That just hurts.
I'm hulking out.
We killed it, and
I hulked out right after I'd already killed it.
it made a bonus dungeon.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Let us in. Why won't you let us in?
Did it actually make a bonus dungeon or? Oh,
There we go. I think we killed it really fast, and it was like, no bonus dungeon for you.
She can't be dead. She can't be.
Uh-oh. I thought I was going to get frozen. I was going to be a wizard popsicle, but I made it out. You're frozen, though.
Oh, yeah.
Crusader
I'm a
popsicle.
Crucicle.
Trademark. That's our idea now.
No, there's obviously some hip-hop dance group named Crucicle. It's probably Ice-T's backup dancers? Who I hope never danced.
I was going to go with they work for like the Vatican as backup dancers.
No, wow, I can't say vanilla. Vanilla Ice's backup dancers, as he fixes homes now.
He doesn't know. He does a home improvement show now.
Yeah.
Who knew? Well, you knew.
Hey, those home improvement networks are actually pretty interesting to watch.
Well, I'm not saying they're not, but is it really that interesting to watch Vanilla Ice improve a home?
I do not know. I've never watched that show, as we do not have cable television here.
I'm gonna go with it's probably him. He goes to the home and he's like, when he shows up, he's like, we're gonna make this like ice baby.
If I remember correctly, they like pimp out places. They make them all, for lack of a better term, douchey.
They put spinners on the side of the house.
Yeah,
because the first thing I thought of was Pimp Your Ride.
I do like outlandish house mods, as long as the space is still livable. I hate spaces that's like, oh, this looks nice, but hey, we can't actually hang out in this space or do anything in it.
But you just want to make it look pretty. You don't actually want to use it.
Looks are much more important than
function,
anything else.
And for some reason, the first thing that popped into my head is what is it? I think is it Batteries Not Included, where Johnny Five is going, Johnny, no disassemble, no disassemble.
You're gonna hate me. Another movie I've not seen.
Man, I'll tell you what. There's a few movies you need to watch. I mean, I would probably only recommend the first one in that series, though.
Wait. If the other ones are horrible, can I watch them and make fun of them?
It sounds like a plan. I mean, they're not horrible. They're just...
Because I am a huge MST3K fan. And I will say nothing bad about them.
I like how one of the least threats in this game are these creatures on the wall, and we stop to actively kill each one of them.
It's just rewarding to kill a wall.
Die, wall. A wall killed my mother.
Wall fell on my father.
This is sweet revenge.
Although I will stop killing a wall to kill a floor.
Floor worm. And ghouls. Ghouls need to die too.
Sometimes I feel like a room without a roof. Which, contrary to the song Happy, makes me feel useless and not very well protected. I'm stuck. I'm gonna die.
Does it make you feel happy? Oh, they're gonna explode. You're gonna die. Get out of there. Oh, you didn't get out of there.
I must wait long.
I was stuck into that last second.
Oh no. This is bad. They're trying to kill me.
What? And the ice?
They killed me. Yeah, they molten and frozen. You know, that works.
Because screw you, thermodynamics.
Borgaz Devilkin is tricksy. He's like, I have mastered fire and ice.
Wow.
I mean, really, that's not a bad tactic because, you know, if we get frozen and then we kill one of the minions just before that, then they'll explode right on us. We've got no way to get out. I think that was his idea.
I don't think he got to pick what nature he is. Just like I didn't get to pick my body type. Because if I did, no, this would not be on my short list.
So, well, that means we're going way back to several episodes ago where we were discussing if uniques and champions are born that way.
Oh, yeah.
So now, are we reversing that? So really, they're not aspiring to that? However they're born is what they are?
I think they have the innate stuff inside of them. Everybody could become a unique, but you don't get to pick what unique you are.
Oh, you just evolve, and then that's what you get?
Right. I mean, you find a sunstone, and you feed it to them. Or, you know, You hit level 38 or something?
We're jumping into Pokemon territory here.
Is there anything ever wrong with jumping into Pokemon territory?
I don't know. We got to catch them all. Devilkin. That's really what the Arcane Orb is for the wizard. It's a Pokeball. I'm not really killing them. I'm just capturing them all for later.
For eating. We don't train them.
And this is like the Ghostbusters beam. So I'm really just capturing all these guys. I'm not disintegrating them.
I thought we established that you're a starship and those are your phases. Okay, who are you? Oh, right.
Yep, this is the wrong way. This is back to the entrance. That's why he popped up. I know, we've heard all this before. We're really getting distracted. We're not gathering your blood and putting you back together.
I like it when the women we meet follow me, but when the ghosts and stuff, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even
the deranged dead wizards.
Yeah, it's not even a ghost woman. It's a dude. A crazy dude.
I don't know. I kind of feel like my Crusader might be bi.
Bi-Sater.
Bi-Sater.
Coming this fall
to ABC Family. I don't know why I always go with the ABC Family. Because it just, I don't know. It just seems like they will air anything.
I don't know, that one show Sirens that we watched on Netflix, which, by the way, we're not sponsored by or anything, was actually pretty entertaining, and that was from ABC Family.
Please sponsor us, ABC Family. Or
Netflix?
Disney Corporation. Oh, that'd be great. I'll stop saying bad things. I won't stop saying bad things.
His apprentice would take up his armor, his place in the order, and even his very name. When the first generation of Crusaders fell, their own
more champions.
So I'm a third, fourth generation Buran. This is what I gathered from that.
You inherit your name.
Thunderstorms and ice storms and disintegration. This is a weird-ass desert.
Look what we're doing to this ecosystem.
We're some Nazca lines. I'm going to walk all over them.
Bob Dole doesn't agree with what we're doing here.
Who? Oh, yeah, the presidential candidate from... Dude, we're old.
I just pulled that out of nowhere. I just want to do Bob Dole.
You just wanted to pull out your insanely good Bob Dole impersonation?
Really, all you got to do is talk a little slower for the most part and talk in the third person.
Well, since you're not Bob Dole, it'd be really hard to talk in the third person saying Bob Dole.
Unless I've got a serious problem, think I'm Bob Dole. That would be a pretty serious problem.
Wonder if he's still alive.
I don't know. Google could tell us in about 2 seconds. But
not important enough to Google.
No, it really isn't. Sorry, Bob Dole, if you're still alive out there.
I bet you he is. I actually follow politics kind of closely, so.
Yeah, and just our luck, he'll watch this episode and be like, "What is this? Bob Dole doesn't understand."
You're worried about Bob Dole watching this?
Yeah. You never know what could happen.
Still waiting.
What would he do? He would send the Bob Dole assassins after us, perhaps. The Bassassins. They attack with bassoons.
They're all carrying. No, it would be those Penzi holds from his war injury, or not. He had a brain injury of some kind, and he grasped a pen to stop his hand from shaking.
Well, that's better than other options where my mind went.
Man, little minutia. Were you thinking that he was like carrying around a staff or something? Because I would, if I had that, I would. He used the pen just because, you know, then it's less noticeable. But I would totally milk that. I would carry around like a staff or a baton, maybe a sword.
Especially if, after the Lord of the Rings came out, he should just have gotten a Gandalf staff.
Yeah,
constantly going around. Bob Dole says, "You shall not pass."
I'm sorry, the mental picture.
He doesn't have to put on the robe or hat or beard or anything. He just carries that staff around, and then maybe after he says that, he pulls the pipe right out of the staff and puts it in his mouth and blows a little magical ship, just like Gandalf does in the movie.
Man, I hope a bunch of people Google Bob Dole just to get these mental pictures. Like, who the hell are they talking about?
Even better, someone should draw a picture of Bob Dole with Gandalf's staff.
Deviant art, go! Activate, form of... Crazy shit.
Gandalf as a wizard, or Bob Dole as a wizard. Once again, Bob Dole does not understand. I love how the illusions count as part of our killing spree.
I know.
They're not real, but they add to your killing spree.
Like a holodeck. Oh.
Oh man, your entourage. We should give your entourage a name.
They do have all those nice bows, and they glow blue. Blue Bow Group?
The Blue Bow Group?
Blue Bow Group.
Is that
BBG.
Is that in any way influenced by the Blue Man Group?
Maybe.
Oh, I destroyed that
destroyed
nest.
their nest, and what do you think was going to happen?
I don't know. Exactly what happened? That's what I'm going to go with.
Okay. I accept that.
You accepted my reality and didn't replace it with your own. I love it.
Are we lost?
Kind of, yeah. We're lost in this desert with a horse with no name.
No, I don't have the horse out right now. Although he should have a name. He's a spectral horsey and he's pretty cool.
We just need to find this other dungeon. I feel like we're going to spend this entire episode just finding the dungeon, and then the next episode is actually going to be our foray into that dungeon.
Yeah.
I mean, we found a couple unique events, but just not what our actual goal is right now.
It's good to have goals. And assists.
Hat trick. I don't even know if that's the line of reasoning you were going with, but that's what I went with.
It is. The joke was that goals has more than one meaning in English. Although, actually, that's not really. That's the same meaning. It's just different application.
Well, we found another unique event. And it has to do with these whirling dervishes once again.
Someone really liked that design. They're like, we're going to use this a lot.
My wrath is low.
Well, also when you play on the nightmare difficulty, you can, or is it? Yeah, it's adventure mode. One of the key holders for the infernal device to get a special ring is one of these guys as well. So yeah, they did. They really like this guy. They're like, you know what? This monster design is awesome.
He was doing quite a bit of damage to me. And so I became the living armor.
That's your name for your transformation?
It was better than Iron Man.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna call my Archon form Blinky.
Blinky? That's pretty cool, actually.
Form of Blinky. Boom.
Ha! Don't make me pull Blinky out. Okay, now it's not so good.
Yeah,
I found the flaw.
that has some other connotations that we might not want to touch on.
Ha! Touch on.
You got it.
I got it. I see what you did there.
I think we went in a huge circle. We're right back where we started.
Yes, I was gonna say, we should probably go north.
North by northwest.
Oh, hi. The very ground itself opposes our passage.
Man, we must be real jerks.
Well, we are destroying the environment, remember?
Yeah, you have to wonder: are we more unnatural here, or are they? Sometimes
Traveler, Blues Traveler.
Have endeavored to make Chaldea.
I don't know.
Nope, not Blues Traveler.
But we have not yet been able to convince the emperors to change the.
But it's more lore and experience.
Convicted of treason.
Literature. You see, really, what this is telling us is literacy is good.
With nothing but the clothes on their backs.
That sounds like a horrible way to die.
At least they get to keep their clothes. I was right. North was a good way to go. Because bridge.
I think this is the part we go. I don't think we have the second set of blood yet, so I don't know if we can go here, but
we'll
maybe?
find out in a minute. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, but another pouch.
We found Cool's archives
Hunter's Journal, Part 3.
at first, but Cool laid traps everywhere.
I almost think that the readings of these pieces of lore would be funnier if they did it all monotone and with no real feeling.
For someone to come for him. Perhaps we are fools.
Maybe done by a computer voice.
Oh, like the voice on any of the Star Treks from the ship.
Oh, yeah.
You know. Self-destruct has been initiated. No, not the self-destruct.
1 minute to self-destruct. Who's throwing bombs at me?
The cats are doing it. The Lacuni.
Normally, I call cats a healthy amount of evil.
In thousands of years of records, I cannot find a single account of a prisoner surviving exile to the desolate sands. The wastes are littered with bones.
I feel like where is this cave?
I don't know. There's this black spot here, but
Yep, that's just a tar pit, it looks like, with a golem.
well, now it's without a golem. So
Well, I mean, I feel like this is a prime example of what we're trying to do while we're playing is make even something like this, us just wandering around in a desert, interesting.
well, we fail. How do you feel about that, huh?
I don't know. I would have to argue that we didn't really fail there.
Maybe we should check our map.
Oops. I didn't do that.
Can we check our map? Is there a way to do that?
I think so, but I mean, we've only got a couple more minutes in this episode, so I figure what we should do, just look around a little bit more, wrap her up with a bow on it. Pretty pink one, maybe. Well, no, that doesn't really fit with Diablo, I guess. We should do a demon-y style bow.
A demon-y style bow.
And then we'll find the cave, and then that's where we'll start our next episode.
A demon-y style bow.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure I heard that right.
You did. And that way, no one will have to suffer with us continuing to look through this desert.
No one will be lost in the desert with us. Hey, is that the cave?
I'm pretty sure that's...
Cave we've already been
yeah.
to. But there's a unexplored area to our east.
It's going to be right there. We just decided not to go here.
It was directly next to the first cave, and we didn't find it. Oh, hi.
The desert is confusing, okay? That's all I can say. I think, yep, it's right there. We went everywhere else in the desert but here.
Well, at least now when we get done with that dungeon, we can teleport right to the other one.
I can feel my.
Oh, yep. Yep. Why couldn't you pointed us over here to begin with?
Yeah, hey!
He's like, nah, I'll just wait till I get right next to it.
Act like
Go
it was my
away,
idea the
Gollum.
entire time.
He's like, this is your fault. But all right, everybody. We're right outside the dungeon. We'll jump right in right there once we come back.
Next time, we get more blood.
That's just weird. But remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching.
And eat the